Hello viewers. Today we are talking about all the tourist places in the state of Maine, USA. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. So let's go. Located in the easternmost part of New England, is bordered by Canada to the north and the Atlantic Ocean on both the east and south. Maine accounts for almost half of New England's entire land area. Its northern reaches, known as the Great North Woods, are largely pristine wilderness, while the coastal regions, supported over the years by fishing and tourism, are more heavily populated, particularly in the southern, warmer part of the state. While the state is most frequently known for its rugged coastline and proliferation of lighthouses, Maine also has much more to offer. Here, visitors will discover national parks with boundless wildlife, charming historic towns, and ski resorts. An overview of the best places to visit in Maine. 1. Acadia National Park. Boasting pristine views and abundant wildlife, Acadia National Park is the only national park in all of New England. Here, visitors are able to enjoy boundless opportunities for rock climbing, hiking, kayaking, biking, or enjoying scenic vistas. The carriage road system that winds its way through Acadia National Park was originally developed by John D. Rockefeller Jr. and offers many excellent points of interest. An Island Explorer bus makes its way through the park, making it easy for visitors to enjoy all of the park's many scenic views. Among the most popular drives in Acadia is Park Loop Road, which boasts multiple scenic overlooks. 2. Portland, Maine. The thought of Maine may conjure up images of sleepy coastal towns with craggy coastlines, boats blowing in the wind, and loads of lobster, but Portland is so much more than that. With a population of about 66,700, Maine's largest city may not be considered big to some, but it has all the offerings of a vibrant metropolis. Yes, it features typical Maine topography and a thriving harbor that offers plenty of delectable seafood, but Portland has made a name for itself in more ways than one. The city's outstanding dedication to the arts, revered dining scene, and incredible preservation and reinvention of its historic old port continually impress and surpass traveler expectations. Museums abound, kitchens with James Beard award-winning chefs dot the downtown area, and local boutiques share streets with national chains. The city's distinctly Maine attributes are also a cut above the rest. Secluded beaches situated on island shorelines, centuries-old lighthouses perfectly positioned on coastal bluffs, and mouthwatering lobster rolls are all within reach. Above all, the city is a port hub at heart, once serving as the largest in 17th-century New England. Plus, it's the perfect jumping-off point for some of the best whale watching in Maine. But no matter which way you decide to perceive Portland, its charm and ease will surely soothe the soul. 3. Bar Harbor. Famously known as the gateway to Acadia National Park, Bar Harbor, Maine, has enjoyed a centuries-long reputation as a scenic respite that combines all the best qualities of the state. Its placement along Frenchman Bay means that travelers are spoiled with soothing water views left and right, as well as craggy coastlines that look straight out of a landscape painting. Plus, it's the perfect jumping-off point for some of the best whale-watching tours in Maine. Not only that, but the town fosters a special kind of charm that makes it feel as if you've stepped out of real life and walked into the pages of a storybook. Though, the abundance of finger-licking local lobster will certainly snap you back into reality in the best way possible. This is the kind of place you visit to reset and get back to marveling in the basics, taking a nice long stroll, watching the water sway as the day fades, and enjoying tasty local grub. Bar Harbor is perfect for all of that. 4. Bangor. Bangor is a major northern town located along the Penobscot River. The Queen City of Maine offers a few attractions in its vicinity, like Grotto Cascade Park, Bangor Museum and Center for History, and Fairmont Terrace Park. Shopping is considered to be a fun activity in the city, and those looking to spend money will enjoy visiting Bangor. If shopping is your cup of tea, you can visit the Bangor Mall Shopping Center, Main Square Mall Shopping Center, and the Broadway shopping center on your trip there. If you're interested in learning more about the history of the city, you definitely should take a trip to visit the Bangor Museum and Center. There are some exciting things to see for people who love horror, fear, and all things Stephen King. You can join in on special tours in locations of King's notable books and films. Travelers who love creepy and haunting excursions may want to visit a cemetery named Mount Hope, which opened in 1836. It is the second largest garden cemetery in the United States. 5. Ogunquit. Ogunquit in southern Maine may have started out as a small fishing village, but today this artist's haven is a popular summer destination. Best known for its 3-mile sandy beach, Ogunquit offers plenty of charm along with galleries and art museums. Visitors will find a lovely selection of bed and breakfast inns. While the town is easily walkable, there is also a trolley that makes it easy to get around town. Marginal Way, a paved pathway located above the Atlantic Ocean, offers fabulous views as well as the opportunity to stop for a snack or a cold drink while meandering between Perkins Cove and Shore Road. 6. Mount Desert Island. Mount Desert Island is the largest island off the coast of Maine. Known as the home of Acadia National Park, the island has a population of 10,000. Cadillac Mountain is the highest peak on the island, and this is the first place where sunrise and sunset are welcomed in the United States. This place has become a very popular place to visit for summer vacationers. Even though Acadia National Park is what the island is the most famous for, there are also a few small towns, like Bar Harbor, that have some interesting things to do as well. 7. Camden. Overlooking Penobscot Bay, Camden is small but full of charm. The harbor is always bustling with boats bringing fishermen to and from shore each day. To check out the area's best lighthouses and lobster habitats, sign up for a harbor cruise. Then, get a taste of Camden's fresh seafood at a waterfront restaurant. No visit would be complete without trekking the trails in nearby Camden Hills State Park. The park's paths bring you to overlooks with stunning vistas of the area's bay and islands. 8. Sand Beach. If you like small but truly gorgeous beaches, then you should definitely visit Sand Beach at least once in your lifetime. Because of the differences between low and high tides, the coastline varies a lot, and it's always quite eye-catching. During the summertime, which is the busiest season of the year, you can still find a spare, sunny place to enjoy on your own. Also, please note that the temperature of the ocean doesn't get higher than 60 degrees. So it may be a bit of a chilly swim. 9. Rockland. Rockland is the sleepy, coastal town of your dreams. Located about 80 miles northeast of Portland, Rockland features lighthouses, beautiful boats swaying in the harbor, and compact streets lined with traditional brick and shingled buildings. Visit the Farnsworth Art Museum and the Center for Maine Contemporary Art to add a dose of culture to your vacation. Or, if you're looking for something more active, hike through Beach Hill Preserve's blueberry fields to Beach Nut for striking sea panoramas. The view from Owl's Head Lighthouse is also worth the short climb. 10. Camden Hills State Park. Camden Hills State Park boasts an array of activities for visitors of all tastes. Among the popular activities include scenic drives, hiking, and camping. Many visitors also enjoy taking a ferry ride out to the nearby islands. Sea kayak tours, windjammer tours, and fishing charters are also great ways to explore the nearby coast. Oceanside picnic areas provide the perfect backdrop for a relaxing lunch. A favorite hike is a 45-minute climb up Mount Batty, which offers exquisite views of the surrounding wooded hillsides, lakes, Penobscot Bay, and Camden Harbor. The park is open from mid-May through mid-October. 11. The Bay of Fundy. The Bay of Fundy is shared between the United States and Canada. Known for having the highest tidal range in the world, the Bay of Fundy can recede up to 55 feet at certain times of the year. The bay is a popular tourist destination because of its gorgeous surroundings. Dense forests, Picturesque islands and islets, and spacious parks are located throughout the bay. A famous area known as the Hopewell Rocks is situated close by. For entertainment, visitors can go see kayaking, take a whale watching trip, or explore the many hiking trails that surround the Bay of Fundy. The Canadian city of St. John is also easily accessible from here. 12. York. York offers something for every member of the family to enjoy. Parents can relax on the 2-mile stretch of Long Sands Beach while children play in the surf before grabbing lunch with their kids at a nearby restaurant. Souvenir shops, boutiques, and a plethora of ice cream parlors are sprinkled around the downtown area. Arcades, bowling alleys, amusement park rides, and mini golf courses also abound here, so kids will never get bored. Plus, visitors will have their pick of lodging options, including budget hotels and quaint cottages. 13. Old Orchard Beach. Known for its wide sandy beach and a carnival-like atmosphere, Old Orchard Beach has much to offer, including ample shops, activities, and festivals. Among the top attractions at Old Orchard Beach is the pier. This 500-foot, or 150 meters, wooden walkway extends out into the Atlantic Ocean and is filled with a variety of souvenir shops, food stands, restaurants, and nightclubs. Palace Playland is another top attraction, particularly for young visitors, who will enjoy roller coasters, fireworks, and carnival games while at this beachfront amusement park. During the summer, Old Orchard Beach boasts a music festival, fireworks, chowder fests, and a hot air balloon festival. 14. Kennebunkport. Known for its historic homes dating back to the 18th century, Kennebunkport is located in southern Maine and offers an array of attractions to explore. The epicenter of activity is Dock Square, lined with cafes, art galleries, and upscale boutiques. Kennebunkport is also home to one of the biggest beaches in the region. Grand mansions and hotels overlook the surf, including the massive George Bush Sr. compound on a protected spit of land called Walker's Point. Numerous bed and breakfast inns are also situated throughout Kennebunkport and nearby Kennebunk, making it easy for visitors to find accommodations. 15. Sugarloaf Ski Resort. Located in western Maine is the popular Sugarloaf Ski Resort. The largest ski resort located east of the Mississippi, Sugarloaf Ski Resort features a number of areas to appeal to skiers of all levels. The Timberline Quad is located at Sugarloaf's summit and boasts easy runs. For advanced runs, skiers head over to Superquad, which is the most popular lift on Sugarloaf Mountain. The resort is home to 6 restaurants and boasts a number of summer activities, including golf, mountain biking, hiking, ziplining, and tennis. 16. Augusta. Maine's capital often flies under the radar as visitors head to the state's beaches, but Augusta has many activities to offer. In the downtown area, you'll find Victorian mansions and cozy bed and breakfast accommodations alongside the Maine State House, the Maine State Museum, and Old Fort Weston, a British outpost from the French and Indian War. Plus, you can enjoy nature at the Viles Arboretum, hike the Bond Brook trails, or picnic on the grass in Capitol Park. Before you leave, savor some shellfish and chowder at one of the town's restaurants. 17. Lewiston. As the second largest city in Maine, Lewiston sees thousands of visitors each year. The city was once home to a major water power entity called Androscoggin Falls, Dam, Lock, and Canal Company. Later, Lewiston became a major player in the textile industry because of its mills and department stores. Now Lewiston is home to several major museums, a handful of prestigious universities, and the main offices for some of America's largest companies. Lewiston holds several noteworthy events each year, including the Emerge Film Festival, the Liberty Festival, and the Patrick Dempsey Challenge, which is a fundraising event that has brought in more than $1 million for cancer research since 2009. 18. Sugarloaf Mountain. No matter the season, Sugarloaf Mountain is the perfect backdrop for your next vacation. In winter, Skiers will revel in Sugarloaf's many shred-worthy options, from traditional downhill skiing to more adventurous cat skiing on rugged terrain. Fat biking, dog sledding, and ice skating are also popular winter activities. Meanwhile, summertime is ideal for zip lining, kayaking, hiking, and Segway tours, among other adventures. The mountain is surrounded by a wide variety of restaurants and stores, so you can explore the great outdoors without leaving behind the conveniences of home. 19. Baxter State Park. Situated in the remote forests of northern Maine, Baxter State Park is an expansive wilderness area boasting a diverse population of wildlife and majestic mountain views. Among the most common wildlife making their home in Baxter State Park are black bears, moose, and white-tailed deer. Several active beaver colonies also exist in the park. Birdwatchers often visit the park for the opportunity to catch sight of such species like eagles, hawks, owls, thrushes, warblers, and flycatchers. The park also features several hiking trails and excellent overlooks. Overnight summer and winter camping is allowed in the park with reservations. Fishing, boating, swimming, and picnicking are also popular activities in the park. 20. Ellsworth. Ellsworth, Maine, is a small city situated in Hancock County. Although the city is home to less than 10,000 people, it is a popular destination among tourists because of its well-preserved buildings and relaxing atmosphere. In its early days, Ellsworth was inhabited by Passamaquoddy and Penobscot Indians. The French arrived in Ellsworth in the early 1600s, and the English sought to gain control of Ellsworth for years after that. Some of the main attractions in Ellsworth include the Ellsworth Public Library, the Birdsaker Homestead and Wildlife Sanctuary, the Telephone Museum, and the Grand Performing Arts Theatre. 21. Freeport. Freeport is widely known for its numerous outlet stores, including the acclaimed brand LL Bean. Apart from shopping, a favorite Freeport activity is visiting Wolf's Neck Woods State Park. It has an area of over 230 acres, surrounded by Casco Bay and the Harrisicot River. The relatively flat area makes it a perfect space for children or for people who have some mobility issues, since many other parks in Maine are not mobility friendly. Also, Freeport has one of Maine's most fascinating tourist attractions called the Desert of Maine. Guests can walk on well-marked trails, make purchases from gift shops, etc. This is also one of the best places to visit in Maine for families, as many kids enjoy playing and making sand castles and sand pits in the desert there. 22. Marginal Way. Marginal Way is celebrated as one of the most beautiful walking paths in the state of Maine. It is popular among tourists because of its proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. Starting at Perkins Cove, Marginal Way stretches 1.25 miles to the middle of Shore Road. Guests can enjoy spectacular views of the ocean as well as Ogunquit town all along the trail. There are plenty of spots on the trail where visitors can relax while taking in views of the incredible Maine coastline. More than 100,000 people visit the Marginal Way each year to get a taste of Maine's breathtaking coast. 23. Wells Beach. Celebrated as one of the best family destinations in Maine, the Wells Beach area is home to 4 separate beaches: Moody Beach, Crescent Beach, Wells Beach, and Drake's Island Beach, all of which boast soft white sand and incredible views of the Atlantic Ocean. Moody Beach is the most popular spot for adventure seekers since it has plenty of access points for boats and kayaks. Surfers gravitate toward Drake's Island Beach because of the large waves, while Wells Beach attracts anglers because of its long jetty. At Wells Harbor, visitors can enjoy scenic sailing trips, free summer concerts, and other family-friendly events. The tourist towns of Ogunquit and Kennebunkport are just a short drive away from Wells Beach. 24. Jordan Pond. Jordan Pond is a beautiful body of water that sits inside Acadia National Park. Formed by a glacier, Jordan Pond has exceptionally clear and clean water. On some days, It's possible to see down more than 40 feet into the water. Swimming isn't allowed in Jordan Pond, but visitors are allowed to take kayaks, canoes, and other small watercraft onto the pond. The water is surrounded by rolling hills and wide open fields. For entertainment, visitors can hike around the pond, ride on biking trails, check out bars, clubs, and taverns, and visit the Jordan Pond House, which is the only full-service restaurant inside Acadia National Park. 25. Moosehead Lake. The notable towns that surround Moosehead Lake are Greenville and Rockwood. Being the largest lake in Maine, Moosehead offers a great fishing location with plenty of landlocked salmon, brook trout, and tog. To rent a boat and fish, you can do that on your own, or feel free to hire a registered Maine guide to provide local insight and any needed help. You can also spend the day cruising around the 117 square miles of lake, and there are plenty of places that offer boats or jet skis. It is one of the best places to visit in Maine if you're an outdoors lover and one that really enjoys being on the water near beautiful, forested land. 26. Rangeley. Located in the mountains of western Maine, Rangeley is all about the great outdoors. One of several small towns nestled in amongst the Rangeley Lakes region, Rangeley is a popular vacation destination for anyone looking to retreat into the wilderness of inland Maine, and there is no shortage of things to do in the area. In the warm weather months, there's kayaking, canoeing, paddleboarding, fishing, hiking, boating, and swimming, and it's also one of the best places in Maine to go to see moose. As the weather turns colder, there's the Rangeley Lakes Trail Center in town for snowshoeing, cross-country skiing, and fat biking, and for alpine skiing. Just half an hour up the road is recently reopened Saddleback Mountain, newly revamped after a 5-year hiatus, and just a bit further out is Sugarloaf, one of the most popular ski resorts in the East. 27. Monhegan Island. A fishing village and a historic artists' colony, Monhegan Island is located in Lincoln Country. You can enjoy a hiking experience that takes you 17 miles along the shore, shop from small gift and souvenir shops, and visit the art galleries on the island. With some of its spectacular views, it's also a great place to have a picnic. You can also spend a few days at one of the inns and guest houses for a more memorable experience. 28. Bath. Located in Sagadahoc County, the city of Bath is home to less than 10,000 people. This city is popular for its unique 19th-century architecture. It is also known as the City of Ships. This name came from its history when the people of this city were apparently involved in the shipbuilding and ironworking industries. 29. Bethel. Nestled at the edge of the White Mountain National Forest, Bethel is a sweet little town on one of the most scenic driving routes in Maine. A beautiful mix of active outdoor lifestyle and calm mountain respite, this village offers a little something for visitors of all persuasions. Looking for some outdoorsy fun? This is the spot, with kayaking, hiking, and fishing any time of the year, and come winter, there's plenty to do in the snow here, too, especially at Sunday River Ski Resort. You also have Grafton Notch State Park nearby for some wonderful waterfall hikes. 30. Allagash Waterway. A gorgeous amalgamation of several lakes in the region resulted in what we know as Allagash. This splendid stretch runs through some remote villages and other off-limit parts of the state. You can enjoy a scenic tour of this paradise by kayak and also camp at one of the camping places along the shorelines. This is all about today. Thank you for watching this video full. If you want, you can visit our channel and watch more videos. If you like this video, I will say again, subscribe to this channel.